Welcome to the final paper analysis of today's RBWM. How was the paper? Okay, na? Easy means some of the students have told that it was difficult, but those who are in Adda 24/7, I have seen the paper was very easy for you. Because in the paper, kindly note, numericals were asked. This time many numericals were asked, and we had taken, I had taken a separate 2 to 3 days for numericals, and I was given the feedback that we felt that as if we are in the class. It was so easy that all the numericals asked were of capital gains, of that FSI calculation. There was one FSI also that was asked today. FSI calculations. Then there was one tax planning, tax also. Okay. So, one second. So they told me that it was as if we were in the class. All the same numericals which we took in the class were there. Okay, now you give me the questions. What were the questions and your marks? Firstly, put the marks. I want to see the marks because I've got it in the group for first and second batch. Even this batch I've got it. Almost everyone has gained more than 60. More than 60. Okay. What were the questions? What were the questions? See, the questions I have got it from the students. UTR number was asked. UTR, digits. Okay. Then portfolio management. That was asked. Portfolio. Okay. UTR number was asked. Portfolio management. Then next. Yeah. So, next, UTR number was asked, portfolio management. Here, this portfolio management, I told you in the marathon also that these 3 items will be asked. 50 lakhs minimum investment, net worth of that PMS manager should be 5 crores and it should be certified by the CA. Then, exit fee for first year, second year and third year, 3%, 2% and 1% respectively. Right? This, I told you it will be asked. So, it was asked accordingly. The next one was this numerical on loan annuity. Now this was a major problem with this. I don't know why some of them faced here. The students who are there in Adda 24/7 classes, they might have found it very easy because loan, annuity, PV. I had taken this annuity formula. See this was the formula. This is the annuity formula. Okay. Ordinary annuity due, these formulae we had taken. Numericals also we had taken. There was a numerical on depreciation. This time many numericals were asked. This time in RBWM, first time many numericals. Oh, good. 45, 47, 57. Clear. Arun Kumar. Clear. Done. Done. You are clear. Okay, you have cleared it. Others, post the marks. Everyone post the marks. Arun Kumar, clear, huh? Congrats. You had followed the PDF, no? The PDF which I had given. How many of you had followed the PDF which I had given? Just tell me that first. How many of you had followed the PDF? RBWM PDF which I had given. Those who had followed will find this paper like a cakewalk, isn't it? They'll find it like a cakewalk. Yeah? Followed the PDFs? Yeah. Next. So now, this question was there. See, these numericals we had already taken. The numerical had come over here. Okay, EMI numerical had come. EMI. See this EMI numerical. This EMI formula I told you in the marathon also and in the class also, paid class also, right? EMI. It's just the reverse of this ordinary annuity formula, right? Present value. So EMI was asked one. So these are but obvious because when you are in retail banking, you'll be asked these questions. Then second, lump sum amount, this was asked, I think so. future value for the lump sum amount, compound interest formula. Then one problem you had got it on sinking fund. That also I got it, right? Sinking fund. Sandesh, 51, 44, 46. No Sandesh, 44 and 46. 51 and 57 you have cleared. 44 and 46 not cleared. Okay. Average here, all those kindly note, minimum should be 45. Minimum should be 45 and your total should be 200. Both the criteria should be satisfied. Minimum 45 and total should be 200. Okay. So these two criteria should be satisfied. So yeah, those who are following this criteria, then you have cleared it. So next question was on this. See this portfolio equitable mortgage. Yeah, one question was asked on equitable mortgage also. Right? What was that question actually? Equitable mortgage. Then there was one question on usufructuary mortgage. That's what also students told me. Usufructuary. Okay, usufructuary mortgage. Numerical on loan, annuity, this was done. This housing loan question was there. It was there for you also. House was purchased for 25 lakhs when the CI means inflation index was 1.13. Yeah. My first attempt. Okay, no problem, Sandesh. You'll have to give these both. Okay, 44, 46. No, see here, even though you have cleared 2, that is also very enough. Next time you'll clear definitely the remaining 2. Okay, don't worry. Always remember, those who have not cleared it, kindly remember, failure is a failure up to the time you stopped, means you stop trying. Means if you stop trying, then you are a failure. Then you will lose it. But if you don't stop trying, then what? Then you'll, one paper, 2 paper down, nothing happens. You will definitely clear it in the next November. Because here, you all are not students. Even I understand this. You all are not students. We are bankers. We are working professionals. We have family. We have children. We have bosses. Right? We have work pressures. And from that, you are doing the studies. So that's why, obviously, there are some few who can definitely clear it. And those who join under 24/7, I'll definitely tell you, they almost, today's results I saw, it was almost 91, 92%. Means 92% of all the students have cleared. Okay. So not to worry. Even if you have 1 or 2 papers left, not to worry, but don't lose, don't leave the tempo. Okay. Don't leave the tempo. That is very important. So now, education loan question was asked. Education loan question was asked for 4 lakhs and 7.5 lakhs, right? So this was asked to you also, 4 lakhs and 7.5 lakhs. Okay. Below 4 lakhs, what is the criteria of 4 lakhs to 7.5 lakhs? Okay. So guarantor, above 7.5 lakhs, collateral, right? Benefits of credit cards, reward point. This point was asked, reward points, right? Reward point was asked now, everyone. You saw this question, reward points. Reward points was there for you also. Because that is a major advantage of credit card, reward points. Okay. So that one. Next, the questions was on grievances. Okay, address the grievances. Who will address the grievances? CPD. Okay. Then there was a question on AI. Question on AI was there for, means there are separate set of papers. Even in single batch, there are separate set of papers. Don't think all the students in the same batch get the same paper. No. There are separate set of papers. Okay. So did your batch get this AI? Who was the father of AI or who invented AI? Did you get this? Which insurance is event based? Event based. See this. Event based, there are 2 insurances, general insurance and life insurance. General is always event based. So did you get this? Which insurance is event based? Who had got this question? Capital gains, shares. Now this question was there and this is always there, shares. Every exam this will be there. Within 1 year it is short-term capital gains, after 1 year it is long-term capital gains. 10% for long-term, 15% for short-term. Simple. Right? It's always there. Okay? Without indexation, kindly note this capital gains is without indexation. You can't use indexation. Up to 1 lakh, no tax. I clarified this point in the afternoon session also. Up to 1 lakh capital gains, no tax. Okay. Then you have WDV formula was asked. WDV for depreciation. You have only two. One is straight line, second is WDV. So both of them were asked. WDV was asked, and in one paper they had asked you straight line also. So both are easy, straight line and WDV, isn't it? C into 1 minus R raised to n. Compound interest formula, just reverse it, minus, isn't it? Then next, this self-actualization concept was asked. Self-actualization means your Maslow's hierarchy. The five stages, right? Physiological, safety, social, esteem, and self-actualization. So this was asked, it seems. Somebody in other paper, they might have asked you something else also. Here, out of these five, I told you now, when we did the marathon only, at that time I told you that you will definitely get a question on this. Maslow's hierarchy. Definitely you should get it. So, self-actualization. This question was asked. Small bank is having separate sections for credit card, housing loan, etc. All these. So, which model is it following? So, it is following horizontal model. 4 models we discussed. Horizontal, vertical, predominantly vertical. So, it is following horizontal model. Right? In horizontal model, what happens? The data is not shared among various products. Only single product it is shared. Okay? And vertical model, it is customer centric. Vertical model is customer centric. Kindly note. Okay? Got it? Any questions? You also everyone post the marks. Like the video first. Everyone like the video. Like the video, everyone. Click the like button, because it hardly costs you anything, but this will give advantage to the buffering part. Like the video, everyone. Okay? So next, now, valuation. So valuation question was asked. One question on valuation. Now valuation is for urban plots. Okay? Valuation method for urban plots, right? There are two methods. One is rent capitalization, second is valuation, right? So this was asked. Even for somebody might have got it for agri also, isn't it? Agri statistical method, isn't it? So both are roughly the same. Both are related to rent as well as your nearby plot. So valuation method was asked. In one question was asked of MF. Means how does the bank work in the MF? Does it work with the as an agency, or does it work with the risk spread or risk carrying? So it always works as an agent in MF. Okay, in insurance you have two parts. One is as an agent and second is the risk sharing. Okay. Then this was asked, generic, expected, augmented and potential product. This question was asked. Generic, expected, augmented and this potential. Kindly post the marks, everyone. What are your marks? Others? I've got 2 marks from Arun Kumar and Sandesh. What about others? Kindly post your marks. Okay. So which fee in credit card can be waived off? This. Okay. Joining fees. Joining fee can be waived off and annual fees can be waived off. Joining and annual. It can be waived off. Okay. Reverse mortgage. So reverse mortgage was asked. One question on reverse mortgage was asked. So the question was, what is the how is the loan repaid? This question was asked. Was it for you also? Your batch also? Reverse mortgage. Was it asked? Okay. So reverse mortgage question was asked. Reverse mortgage. Kindly note for those. Now paper is over. Kindly note, maximum installment which the bank can give for reverse mortgage is 50,000. The loan is repaid after the death of the customer. Okay? Death of the customer and even the death of the second spouse. Okay? Even means you can't remove that spouse after the death of the first person. So, it is after the death of both the persons and then the property is sold. Okay? 50,000 is the maximum amount of loan given per month. 15 lakhs is the maximum one time lump sum amount given. Okay? Acha, Raji, 38. Okay. No issues. Okay? See, one paper, this time's paper was really tough. I've seen this. Many of the students told me, those who were from Adda, they told me that it was okay because numericals I had taken 2-3 days, separate 3 days I had taken the numericals, and today almost 20-25 marks numericals were asked. 75 marks was theory and 25 marks was numericals. So that's why every time it's not the same. Every time they ask you 10 to 12 marks, but this time too many numericals, and those also tough ones. So that's why this time's paper was really tough. I've seen this. Okay, but if you join the classes and pay attention to the PDF, how many of you have followed the PDFs? The PDF which I gave you in the paid classes was really helpful. I got it in the group also, Telegram channel, WhatsApp group. I got it. That it was completely from the PDF. And even I told you in the before the exam also, follow the PDF and the classes. That's it. Enough. All of the students have scored more than 60 plus. Okay? Yeah. Chalo. Next. So reverse mortgage, 50,000 days. The next was usufructuary mortgage was asked. Okay. So remember this question was there for you also, usufructuary. Because some of the students gave me today in the last batch, this batch only, evening batch, they gave me that usufructuary was asked. Usufructuary mortgage means basically there are 3 types of main mortgages: simple mortgage, conditional sale, and usufructuary. Okay. In simple mortgage, whenever you have to do take the property in your hands, you have to go to the court. Okay. You have to go through the court. Then in conditional sale, you can acquire the property only if the EMI means is not paid. Okay, and the customer becomes NPA. Only then you can take this property in your hands, and the returns from that property up to the time the EMI is being paid is not received by you. It is received by the customer in simple this conditional sale. And in usufructuary, you receive the benefits of the property also. Benefits. Okay. So this was asked, it seems. Usufructuary was asked. Okay. This is one of the basic types of mortgages. Then MKIS was asked. MKIS, marketing information. This is but obvious. The 4 elements of MKIS. These are definitely there. Marketing, research, marketing, intelligence, marketing, this DSS, and this information. First one. Right. So it was there for you also. So don't worry, those who have cleared the paper, okay, don't worry about it. And those who have not cleared, sure, right, today we'll be having at 5:30, we'll be having a separate session. We call it felicitation session. Okay, but you can also join. Anyone who has not cleared, they can also share their experiences. You can share your experience. At 5:30 we have, right now we have 5:30. So definitely join, okay. So that was it. Anyone else? Any paper? Any idea? Anything? How are your marks? Everyone? How are your marks over here? Post your marks, and there is a separate form given, Google form given. Kindly use that Google form in the comment section to fill up the details, your details. Okay? Be available at the 5:30 session, and kindly note those who have not cleared it. We have started new batches. On 31st May, we will be starting with the new batch. 31st May. So join this batch immediately. Join the batch immediately. Definitely. Here, you have already got half of the knowledge now. Half what? 90% of the knowledge you have got it. So join this new batch, and immediately what will happen? You will clear this in November. Whoever has got 30, 35 will get around 70. Okay, you will definitely get around 70 because you will be studying more. Kindly note, those who have not cleared it, kindly note, you have been given a chance to study more. This will be helpful for you in future. Okay? See here, failure is not a failure until you stop trying. Kindly note, failure is not a failure until you stop trying. Okay? So we will stop.